Hi, this is Courtney Drake McDonough. I'm the publisher and managing editor of RealFoodTraveler.com, a digital culinary travel magazine. Last Christmas in 2019, my daughter gave me a book with a great title. It was called You Are a Badass: How to Stop Doubting Your Greatness and Start Living an Awesome Life. The book basically guides you with good humor to get the heck out of your own way on your path to success, whatever success might look like for you. The way to do it was to set goals and take action to reach those goals, because it turns out merely wishing and hoping does not make these things so. The author also recommended writing down goals and reading them to yourself before you go to bed at night and when you wake up in the morning, so that they become a part of you and so that you don't forget. My list, among other things, included lots of travel, going places I'd never seen before. Well, we all know what happened there. Like you, there was no travel for me from about March on, nor for most of my writers at Real Food Traveler. How are we going to maintain and build a digital magazine that's about travel and food when we couldn't travel? Well, we could eat, and that's where Real Food Traveler's pivot happened. All of us the world over were staying in, cooking more, but still dreaming of travel far and near. So that's what we focused on in our digital magazine: more recipes and more ideas for how to still travel and gather just virtually. In addition, many of our writers still had travel experiences to write about that had been on their to-do list for a while, and now they had time to write those articles, so we published those as well. This will end, and we will travel again, so helping to inspire travel and inform people still mattered a lot. With all that content and advertisers promoting their destinations and products and services that our readers still wanted to know about, Real Food Traveler never missed a beat, I'm happy to report. And in fact, we had more readers, more subscribers, more advertisers, and more podcast listeners than ever before. And that tells me that our mission is thriving: to help people experience destinations with a special focus on the authentic foods, dishes, ingredients, methods, history, and the people behind them. Why? Because our readers believe that to really know a destination, you need to know its real food, which, hey, makes Real Food Traveler a really fitting name. Be sure to visit our website, realfoodtraveler.com, and see the article version of this podcast in it. There I give you the links to the top 10 articles that ran in Real Food Traveler in 2020. I think you'll find it interesting to see which ones they are. So with that, I bid a swift kick out the door to 2020 and welcome 2021 with open, hopeful arms. I'm still going to make my goal list for 2021, taking the steps I need to achieve them, reading my list twice a day so that those dreams become a part of the fiber of my being. I hope you'll set wonderful culinary travel goals too, and believe with your whole being that they'll happen, and take the steps to make them a reality. For now, keep reading Real Food Traveler to plan ahead for when it's safe to travel again, taking advantage of all the great travel deals that people are putting out as they come up. And being able to travel will never be taken for granted again. I think that's one of the most important things that's come out of this pandemic, if you can look at the positive side of things at all. We'll never take travel for granted again. Exploring the ways in which we are different and the same is what makes this big world seem a lot smaller. Of course, a pandemic also makes the world seem a lot smaller, with a virus that is out to defeat us all no matter where we live and no matter who we are. Let's unify to defeat it by taking responsibility for protecting ourselves and others by wearing a mask and a face shield for good measure, by listening to medical and scientific experts, and generally doing what's in our power to stop the pandemic. With the help of the vaccine, these are the only ways we're ever going to be able to get back to life as we knew it, with all of its possibilities. And so, my dear readers and podcast listeners around the world, I wish you a happy new year. Stay healthy, do your part, and keep your dreams alive. And thank you sincerely on behalf of myself, my team, our advertisers, and our writers for reading our digital magazine and listening to our podcasts. The best is yet to come.